AI is filling your marketing. It's episode 2 of Create Like a Human, where I'm going to be breaking down the biggest mistake you're making as a founder that is causing your content to sound robotic. And no, it's not ambitious. So don't get me wrong, I use AI daily to help me be more efficient as a marketer. Great at helping me conduct research and riff on ideas. But what I don't use it for is something that I'm good at, which is my voice and also critical thinking. There has been a shift in people's buying behavior from COVID to now. And if the majority of your target audience are millennials or Gen Z, you're going to want to listen to this. It went from buying from any business that is the most visible online to buying what is most aligned to our values. After the Sydney School jeans fiasco, the most brilliant marketing move came from Gap. So Gap featured Katseye, and if you don't know who they are a girl group, and they infuse K-pop style elements into their songs. So the reason why this Katseye ad did so well was because it was the complete opposite of the American Eagle ad, where it featured diversity and women wearing jeans, but not in a way that was from the male gaze. It felt empowering, it was fun, and it was catchy. And if you're really thinking, okay, well, how do I bring this into my own content? I'm just a small business. I don't have a budget to hire a girl group to do an ad for my business. This is exactly what we cover in my content sprint workshop. So stick around and I'll show you how to pull human elements into your marketing. The one thing you can do as an established founder to take your business to the next level is share what you stand for with your community. People can't become what they don't see. Let's break down exactly how you can do this. Number one, get really clear on your business values, what you stand for and what gives you the ick. A lot of people tend to forget about this as they get further along in business. And that's why their content might feel off or unaligned or just not representing their business anymore. And so when that happens, I encourage you to go back to look at what your values are. If you're a solopreneur, look at whether your business ties in with your personal values, because that is going to affect how you feel about your business. For example, my business is a really fun, bold brand, and this guides the way that my content is designed visually and also what sort of music I use on Instagram when I add music into my videos. So because it's fun and bold and sometimes a little bit sweary, I have songs that fit that vibe as well as colors that match that. So then when you come onto my Instagram page and you go to my website, there isn't any disconnect between the two because it feels like it is from the same business. So everything is all in line and feeling cohesive. The next thing you can do is to infuse the way you speak into your content. This is words that you use and words that you don't use. Are there certain phrases that you use in your speech? Are there phrases that are specific to you? How do you want people to see your business? And brand voice is the crucial element, I find, that stops your content from sounding like everyone else. If you are a little bit cheeky, you use words that aren't commonly used in AI-generated stuff, you are going to stand miles apart and the content is going to feel like you as well. Even if you just implement these two things that I've mentioned, understanding your values and making sure that tied in with your business and infusing the way that you speak into your content, the two elements are going to make your content feel so much more personalized to you and less like AI. But of all, share your story. Okay, this doesn't mean just pouring your heart out. It's more strategic. A really good prompt that you can take away today is, what was a shift in your life that made you start this business? Or what was something that really drove you to even get started in your business? As an example, for me, this was something really simple. I was a scientist before I changed careers into social media marketing. And in my first job, I actually started it during COVID, which meant that as the marketing team of one, I then had to vividly research on YouTube to figure out what I was doing, because the marketing department was very new then and nobody else in the company knew how to market themselves, market the company online well. So as time went on, I found that people at work started referring clients to me, and I took those on a freelance basis. What I noticed with small business owners was that while they were marketing their businesses, they might not be doing it well, and they didn't have an understanding of the stats that they were getting from their content. So for example, they would have social media numbers where there's like impression, reach, and they didn't have the analytical mindset to tie those numbers back to how their marketing was performing and getting them bookings or leads or even sales. So that's where I came in. I started this business as a side hustle, which has now grown to what I do full time. So with those 3 points, let's wrap it up. These are the 3 things that are going to make your content sound less like robotic AI slop and more like you. Get really clear on your business values, infuse your voice into your content, and share your stories, but you don't have to spill it all. Just those that are relevant to your business and your office. If you're still wondering how to turn this into strategic content that convert in my content co-creation sprint workshop, we'll make sure that you bake your values as well as your stories into your content for your next launch or upcoming campaign so that your content doesn't just sound human, but it also attracts the right audience that takes action. And the sign-up link will be right in the description below. Thank you for listening to this episode of Create Like a Human. Be sure to follow me so you'll stay updated on any future episodes. And if you have any other questions on how you can better content that convert, I'm just a DM away on Instagram. You can find me at FairyFox.